So that is also BJP's G. Kishan Reddy. He's a union minister, and remember also their candidate from Secunderabad, speaking to our colleague a little earlier. As we still have Mr. Rajgopalan and Lokesh, and with apologies to both of you gentlemen, I know I've been keeping you waiting for a really long time, but I quickly want to get in a word with Imran, and then we'll discuss both Andhra and Telangana with both of you. Imran, what is the biggest headline or the biggest news point that possibly could come out of the state like Telangana? It's, the newest formed state in the country. It's a state that had been and ruled by the BRS for the longest time. And importantly, this time around, people say that there is no BRS. The BRS possibly has been relegated. You've seen and resurgent BJP there. You're seeing a Congress that possibly also needs to prove today that the fact that it won in the assembly election was not an aberration, and that Revant Reddy would be able to consolidate his position and deliver the state for the Congress.
Well, absolutely. As you rightly pointed out, one is a big challenge for Revant Reddy. Second is the Congress's ambitious social welfare schemes. Despite the social welfare schemes, if the BJP manages to trump the Congress and get more seats, even if close to around 8, what they're looking at, that will be the biggest setback for the Congress there. That means that the schemes are a question mark over it. That's the internal reading. They're also testing out the schemes here in this Lok Sabha election. How much it has gone on well with the people there. Last time we said, they said that the promises made, like they replicated the Karnataka model in Telangana, and that's the reason why the Telangana got so much number of seats, where BRS, which was won twice the party, is now struggling for its existence now, and where they're seeing now what number they will get. Will they get even 1 or less than that? 0 is what some are predicting. The BJP is likely to get gain more seats, and how is the number, how much is the number, is what everybody is expecting to see, and how much will the Congress be able to stop BJP? If BJP managed to get more than 8 or seats, that will be the biggest setback, and that is the biggest headline in Telangana it will be about. As it will be a very quick, we have seen the high decibel campaign here, even in the Hyderabad Lok Sabha seat, and where the Prime Minister also targeted the Telangana Congress, especially over the 4% minority reservation issue, the Razakar issue, and also others issues which are very, very particularly targeted towards the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. We also going to see how Andhra Pradesh, especially now with the alliance of Chandrababu Naidu, Pawan Kalyan, and also BJP together in alliance with several other parties, are fighting in Andhra Pradesh. Whether rural voters, especially whether they choose Jagan, how will the urban voters react? It's quite interesting to see whether the Jagan's also has been banking on his welfare schemes to retain the power in the state. If that happens or not, that is another will be a crucial, interesting point to study from Andhra Pradesh right now. But the biggest upset will be if it's been Telangana, where Revant Reddy personally has been steering this Congress party here, where Congress, which absolutely had no presence, at least nobody expected it to do it so well in Telangana, brought it back to party to power. And Lok Sabha is very, very interesting, because in South India they're looking at, we have Karnataka and Telangana, where the Congress has some sort of numbers to get from, and also Kerala. But it's very, very interesting will be about Telangana, especially when they come to power now in the state.
I think, Imran, you've touched on a lot of important points, and that helps us open up this entire conversation with both Mr. Rajgopalan and Lokesh. And Lokesh, first to you, would it be fair to say that this election in Telangana is a referendum also on the Congress rule in the state? You've ended the KCR's 10-year-old rule. If today the Congress is not able to win seats as it has been promising, is this not a referendum? And perhaps, as the BJP says, what happened in the assembly elections was an aberration, because that was an anti-incumbency vote against KCR.
Well, good morning. If you look at the 2019 electoral verdict, we had 3 districts of northern Telangana getting the BJP candidate selected, and 1 seat was Secunderabad. And rest, the western of Telangana and eastern of Telangana had BRS candidates winning, and the southern of Telangana had Congress candidates winning. In the present scenario, the BRS has been relegated, and one of the major reasons was the BRS changing its entire identity from TRS to BRS. So that entire appeal to the regional sentiment is no more present right now. And Congress is to gain immensely from it, for it's a political party connected to the grassroots. And we will see Congress gaining significantly in these western and eastern regions where there is relegation of BRS. And with respect to the northern region, let me give certain observations. It was the seat of Adilabad, Karimnagar, where BJP had significant gains. With respect to Karimnagar, we will see Congress slightly moving forward, and Karimnagar could be a major seat where we will see Congress gaining significantly. And not only this, there is a fear that with respect to Secunderabad and other region, BJP might lose whatever it gained in 2019.
Lokesh, what is your number? What is the number you believe that the Congress can, get for itself in these Lok Sabha elections?
Out of 17 seats in Telangana, Congress, I consider a comfortable lead of 12 to 14 for the
You're
Congress.
saying 12 to 14 out of the 17 seats. Mr. Rajgopalan, is that possible? And how do you see the BJP's growth in the state that once many people said possibly could be the next Bengal? With the kind of benefits that the BJP got for itself the last time around in Bengal, can they, create a Bengal out of Telangana?
The point of BJP, since 2022 July, when National Executive of BJP met in Hyderabad, they had a formula, look south policy. Telangana first, Tamil Nadu next. That was the slogan. Apart from that, Preeti, it is crucial election for NDA, for BJP, for Narendra Modi. I should say southern states will be locked up today because all the states have been, by end of this evening, it will be polled. Apart from that, I differ from my dear friend Lokesh Jindal. Out of 17 in Telangana, BJP is looking for 12. My understanding is at least, 9 to 11 they may touch upon because of the vote percentage, what are going to be cast today, that is going to be the crucial. There are 8 seats in Congress is fighting the congressmen. Can you believe in Andhra and Telangana, there are 8 constituencies, Preeti, that any ex-congressman is contesting against the present congressman. Therefore, it's a division in Congress. Revanth Reddy unnecessarily created a controversy by going with Adani. That is why Prime Minister said in Telangana that Adani lorry truck mein paisa ja rahe, like that. Prime Minister made a reason. Second, Modi's focus is to decimate Congress in southern states. For example, Tamil Nadu, 6 years there is no rule. For Telangana, they have just come to power, and I am very sure after the polls, there will be a big rift in the Telangana government, like Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot. There will be another syndrome in Telangana. New person will be against Revanth Reddy.
Okay, so a lot could change. Like I think that possibly, Mr. Rajgopalan, is also a prediction for what could happen in the Lok Sabha election, could lead to changes in the Karnataka government also perhaps later. But I think these are interesting points that we'll keep looking at through the day. I request both of you gentlemen to stay with us. Now, on the extreme right of your screens, you're also looking at the voter turnout that, remember, has picked up a bit of pace. And this is again a request that the entire Times network is putting out. Just in case you haven't voted, your city is voting, please step out and cast your ballot, because that is exactly how democracy functions. On that note, it's time for us to head into a quick break. On the other side, this is our non-stop rolling coverage that continues.